Alright, what do you have? Okay. What? I mean, this too is fine, but what? Where did she come from? Boost your whole team's charge bar with Super Sus, Fist Fight City, and Sunlight Radium. After that, use Dual R's Autumn Flow to get Chambers going. Subasa skill and Siegfried support skill will boost charge attack specs. Sure. Summon Shiva on top to get more damage out of your charge attacks. Ah, goddamn, brother. Wow. Aspara, use Lightning Strike to give your Spear specialty allies guaranteed triple attacks. Then tap Zeta's Rhapsody, which oh my god, you're in, oh my god. How long does it take for you to OTK with this team? Like, bruh, how many buttons you have to press just because of her alone? Holy shit! Dude! And then you have to, like, what? Fucking OD Assassin as well? Really? What? Wait, hold on. Allows other skills to be used twice, sure. Okay, apply tons of damage. What the fuck is this guy for? I didn't even say anything about him. Are they there just for nukes or some shit? Like, bro, isn't it better to just fucking slot in like fucking Siegfried or some shit? What? Did they even mention anything about this? Alright, fine. How many grids are there? Alright. Very useful as the main weapon of Chrysor, man. Jesus Christ! I don't even have so many sticks. I only have 2, dude. I'm fucked. Because their spear proficiency, so they're guaranteed TA. But they can double attack already. Do they really have to get triple attack? You have so much damage from this team. Like, what? You have so much damage from this two. This two essentially deals so much damage already. Do you really need that? I don't think so. Wait, what? So this one, they put a gun because there's a potato in there, right? So this one, they put dagger because of Hellas, right? There has to be. Oh, man. An Omega weapon with Might 2 skill is damage boost will increase with Colossus Omega Summons Aura. Wow! Well, essentially, if you think about it, right? Honestly speaking, right? As much as I want to talk shit about this, as much I want to make fun of this even more, I can see why they did this though. Like, they essentially recommended this because this is 10 times easier to farm than AES. Let's be real here, okay? It's pretty straightforward that this is like 10 times, maybe even more than that, to farm, much easier to farm compared to AES. AES is such a fucking bitch to farm because now essentially everyone's using that for their OTK, right? It's understandable, but like, you know, I mean, there's a lot of things you can change, man. Like, essentially, you don't really need this. You can just use this with Astral. Number one, Astral probably gives you more damage. You can also remove one stick for another. Like, just if you're planning to use this, you can use you can remove one stick for your Astral weapon. This one, you remove it for your Opus. If you can get it to like max limit break or like full limit break, Opus is already more than enough. You essentially probably do way more than what this thing is actually showing. Like, Jesus, man. I mean, yeah, you could essentially do that too if you actually have the gun, which I'm assuming you do because you probably have been playing for at least like the last few weeks, right? You probably have the gun already. You can essentially remove one stick for the gun as well, so yeah. You don't really need too many sticks anyway. The main reason why I have two, if you're wondering, if anyone's wondering, if YouTube's wondering, because I'm probably gonna put this on YouTube anyway. It's because one was given for free. The other one is I actually upgraded just for the sake of having a Magna mod in my primal. that's that's it actually. It's either I use this stick or I use the Rise of the Beast gun from my Magna mod. And yeah, that's nothing else about it. But god damn, man, that's so yikes. Alright, let me try my OTK again. So essentially, outside of assault time, I know 2 buttons will work, right? Right? Wait, is this the right grid? I don't even remember if that's the right grid. Okay, it worked. Okay. For assault time, I remember I was trying to do like a 0 button setup, but I haven't really properly tested that yet. But I know just 1 button definitely works for obvious reasons, right? Yeah, 1 button definitely works. It's just that I wanted to try a 0 button setup, but I haven't tried that yet. I think I was using Highlander. Essentially I can just use Highlander as well. Cause like I remember I tried with Highlander and it works too. I think I'm using both Highlanders right now. Because of the new Xeno X is pretty nice to slot in. Then I'm just using this blah 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 whatever. Honestly, I think you can just remove that. You don't really need that. You can just put the Rise of the Beast Katana. I think you'll still be fine too. Fairly certain. It's all about the characters really. This one is essentially the same grid as well, but yeah. Same grid, but I'm only using this. This is from the Token Ranbu collab thing. You can probably use something else like Kaneshige or something. If you actually somehow made that, that's probably one of your safe bet. But because I already had this, that's why I'm using that. Because if not, I do not have enough meter, right, to provide to Esser and shit. Yeah, I'm using Primal and stuff because I do not want to make what's that? Primal. Sorry, Magna Opus for my fire. I don't really want to do that, so I just say fuck that. But I'm fairly certain even with full limit break, you can get it to work as long as you have the characters. Should be fine. And yeah, if you can get your astral weapon up, that's probably gonna help you a lot as well. Prom sticks does help too if you're using primal, but if not, you can essentially just ignore these and just put like Magna mods in there. I think it'll still work. If you just remove this and just put like the what's that? You can even put the Colossus sticks in here, or if not, even what's that? Some other even shitty AES might work too. But I think in this case, Colossus stick might actually do a lot better, especially if you're using what's that? Opus for Magna. If you're using Magna Opus, that's probably a lot better for you. But yeah, essentially this is what I'm using. You can probably do way more than that. But yeah, another thing is that if you're trying to use Highlander, you have to remember that you have to use 5-star Opus. If you haven't gotten 5-star Opus, your raw damage is going to be very, very low. Just keep that in mind. So yeah, just a big FYI. If you're wondering why I actually use this 2 different one, is because this one can counter, this one nukes after. So essentially they have an after nuke each Ogi, so it helps out a lot. So that works, but this one works too if you're using the Aspara ones. I guess. But I don't see why you should do that, but if you want to, sure. But I think you could essentially just use like a... I don't think I have my Magna saved anymore, but yeah, I don't have my Magna saved anymore, unfortunately. So like essentially if you have like a lot of AES and stuff, you can essentially just use this and, you know, just use your typical setup and shit with probably the same characters and stuff. You can probably still get your OTK just fine anyway, because these days full limit break AES definitely helps no matter what, because the crit helps. And yeah, if you don't have the what's that, if you don't have a full limit break Esser, for example, because Esser, if you don't have, well, not full limit break, yeah, if you do have at least Esser max limit break, right, or full limit break, whichever. And if you have the trophy, then yeah, you can probably consider what I'm doing, because you can actually provide the meter to Esther to have enough Ogi, to have enough meter to Ogi for everyone else outside of assault time. So just something to keep in mind. If you do not have it, you can essentially just do back like the old setup that I have, that I use 5 AES or whatever. Just put in whatever AES or even Colossus sticks, whichever. You put in your Michael Sword, your Opus, your Rise of the Beast gun, whatever, your Xeno Katana, you know, all that shit. Just put all the necessary ones in there, and then if you have, yeah, like even the as dumb as it sounds, Tsubasa definitely helps out a lot. So Tsubasa will be able to give you that meter, or if not, you just use Longdong as a support and just Ogi with Longdong and stuff like that. If not, you can also try, if you have Anira, right? If you have Anira, you can just put her with what's that, Tsubasa together. Then you just use his skill after her skill tree. So you just essentially put skill, you have to use skill tree on her first, and then use skill 2 on Tsubasa. So that way you have enough meter for everyone, and then you can probably get it done with maybe 3 buttons or something. Or if not, if you're still relatively like a little bit too weak, you can also press like Shiva, or also, you know, help debuff with Anira. You can just debuff with Anira or whatever, stuff like that. Yeah, or just, you know, press like Aurum Flow. Yeah, you can essentially press dual arts as well if you so need, but if not, I'm fairly certain using Shiva is already like crazy or good enough to pump up your damage anyway. But yeah, it's essentially that, because like I really think this OTK is just really based on your characters. Like grids these days for fire is very like typical standard stuff, right? There's only like those few things that I mentioned. It's just really based on whatever characters that you have, right? You know, like having Lancelot and Vayne, this shit is just freaking good. And then you have Siegfried, helps out so much as well. And then you have like, if not, then you use like Tsubasa and shit like that. It just helps out a lot, right? Because of how good their OTK is. Yeah, it just essentially helps out a lot. So I would really just think OTK in general moving forward for every single Guild War after this, or more like it has been like this for a really long time rather. It's just, if as long as you have like a somewhat of a decent grid, right? If you have the characters for OTK, you should be fine. It's as easy as that, right? There's nothing much else for me to add in for that, sadly. But yeah, if you really want to get something to help out with your OTK, I really suggest you to finish up your Xeno stuff right now. Get the X done. If you want to get the katana as well, by all means, just smash that like crazy. This is definitely going to help you in the long run. Or if not, if you also have the Astral Weapon, that will help you a lot as well, because Astral Weapon is really, really insane, because this shit is fucking 37%. Yeah. If you can get it to 5 stars, that is. If it's at 4 stars, sure, that still helps too, because that is like, what, 33%? So that's still freaking huge. Yeah, so you definitely still won. It's freaking huge. But the only problem is that, well, you have to kill a certain newbie-friendly dragon. Yeah, so good luck with that if you're still new. Just kill the dragon, forehead. Easy clap. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all I can say about Fire favorite Guild War OTK setups. I mean, if you still need help, you can always drop by my Discord. Link is always in the description. Lots of nice, friendly people there to help you. Or if not, just drop by the stream, hang out. I'll probably reply to your message if you need it. If I'm busy doing stuff, I'm pretty sure lovely mods or lovely helpful chat will help you anyway. So yeah, you can always do all that. But yeah, anyway, I didn't expect to make this video, but it was a great stream, so I decided to make something for YouTube, because we just had a wonderful sub 8-hour PB for FS7, so I'm having a good time now. It's a very happy stream right now. But yeah, that's it. Hopefully you guys enjoy the or find this video helpful in any way, shape, or form. Sure. If not, then well, just ignore it, I guess. If you did find it helpful, we would appreciate if you leave a like and you know, leave us subscribe, ring the bell, all that good stuff. Appreciate for all the memes and all the support. And I'll see you guys on stream again.